we have a culture where we're just hometown people that welcome people into the town. It's such a nice, quaint little town. It's a country town where people can come, enjoy themselves, walking up and down the sidewalks, visiting the antique stores. We have restaurants here where you can get anywhere from just a hamburger to a ribeye steak, catfish, whatever your heart desires. It's here in Logansport.
While Logansport may be a small town on the Texas state line, it's big on tourism. Did you know that it's the center of recreation on the scenic and serene Sabine River? And guess what, everybody? We are out here on the Sabine River, and join me now for a conversation on what we can do out on these waters is the wonderful Jana Barber. She is a jackpot host with the annual Barber Sand Bass Jackpot. Hello, Darlene.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for having us. Look at us, we're on a boat.
What a better place to be.
All we need is some poles to catch some fish, am I right?
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. And I can't believe we're on the Sabine River right now. This is my first time here. What can you tell us about this river?
Well, I can tell you quite a bit. My sister and my family and I actually grew up on this river. We actually fished up in this, what we call a slough, for the most part of our first years of our life. And there are quite a few different species of fish to catch in this river, and right now the hot fish to catch is the sand bass. It's actually a white bass. You can catch them by the boatload with kids. People come out and enjoy the day and just catch them by the hundreds.
And this is a long river, right?
Absolutely, yes. It runs from Toledo Bend way north. It actually feeds in from the Tawakoni up to in Tyler area. And Logansport is the self-proclaimed sand bass capital. And we are where Toledo Bend begins.
Come on. And you know, speaking of sand bass, you are actually hosting an event right here on these waters every year. Tell me all about this jackpot.
Well, we actually elected to host the jackpot after we lost our dad. The chamber decided not to do it the following year, so my sister and I elected to do it. In 2019, we took it over. We enjoy seeing people come out and fish and make memories. That's what it's all about. We actually hosted right here at Garrett's Park, and we had a record year. In 2023, 52 teams actually, but we just love putting people on the fish and seeing them make memories.
And what does the event look like? Are we supposed to catch a certain number of fish every year?
Yes, it's a 5-fish stringer. We weigh in one big fish for the big bass. We actually paid $2,400 for that spot this year. One fish won one person $2,400.
Come on, you can win some money and get some
memories.
fish. Well, look, Jen, I want to thank
Absolutely.
you so much for joining us today. And look, this jackpot is just one of the events that they hold here in Logansport. Let's go meet up with the mayor and learn a little bit more about some of the annual events. Take a look.
My name is Mayor Judge Cordray. I've been the mayor for the last going on 8 years, and I've lived in Logansport for the last 60 years. The river, as you can see here, that's our major tourism to bring people into Logansport. The river brings fishermen, they bring boaters, they bring hunters, and all of that. From early spring to late fall, the river is full of boats, the skiing, all types of water pleasures and everything. Fishing is all year long. We have some of the best fishing that you'll find in DeSoto Parish, right up in the channel of the river. Then we get into the hunting season. That's October, November, and December. And we are very blessed with the game to be hunt in our area. Deer, squirrels, ducks, even hogs, the wild hogs. Those are the 4 things that is a major attraction to hunters. Logansport is a small country town, as y'all can see, but we have big city events. We have our Easter. We have a helicopter that comes in and drops all the Easter eggs for the kids, and they do that right here on the park. Our Christmas Festival is one of the biggest that we have. It lasts 2 months, November and December. And the people that put it on, they went all out in decorating the town. All the riverfront, all of this area, downtown, the water tower, the bridges, everything was all lights. We had millions of lights. And it was fixed up to where people could drive through and see all the lighting, or they could park and walk through. And all that is free. No charge for it at all.
If there's one thing we love to do on a trip is enjoy a good meal. For our next stop here in DeSoto Parish, we are checking out a restaurant that calls itself A Bit of the South Meets Your Mouth. Okay, this is Big Zach's Place, located in downtown Logansport. And joining me now for a conversation is Mr. Zach Bozier, but we're gonna call him Big Zach because he owns the place. Hello, my good sir.
How are you doing?
I am doing good. Super excited to be here, everybody. You see all this good food on the table? We eating fancy today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for having us. Love your restaurant. It's actually in a building that was built in 1917. For people who have not had the chance to visit this place yet, how do you describe the food here at Big Zach's Place?
We try to have a little bit of everything for everybody. You know, we go from simple to a little more elaborate. You know, try to meet all taste buds.
Yes, and you can tell you are doing that with so many different selections here. First, I want to start with this beauty right here. I see fish, but it has a whole bunch of other stuff on it. What is this dish and what's in it?
That is that's what we call our Big Zach Stacker. That is a blackened catfish with our homemade crab cakes and our lemon butter sauce over the top.
Oh my goodness! Delicious. Lots, of course, of fresh local seafood. Now, what's your secret to the crab cake? Because it's delicious.
Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. There's 4 ingredients in that crab cake.
And it's lump crab meat, everybody.
Yes,
you can
sir.
taste it for sure. For the
Yes, sir.
non-seafood lovers, you have this beautiful steak right
Yes,
here.
sir.
Tell me about
That's
this.
a 14-ounce hand-cut ribeye, cut in our kitchen. Certified Angus beef, 28-day aged.
Delicious. I love it. And of course, it's cooked to order.
Yes, sir. Everything's cooked to order.
I can smell this bread on the table and notice, everybody, it comes with several of the dishes. What is this bread right
That's
here?
a sourdough bread that we make here.
Delicious. Now, this right here is Instagrammable. What is this right here?
Okay, that's a what we call a filet marsala. It's an 8-ounce hand-cut filet mignon sitting on a bed of homemade mashed potatoes.
Okay.
With our homemade marsala sauce and 2 fried shrimp just to top it off and kind of a garnish, a little extra.
A little sweetness is coming from the gravy.
That's a marsala.
Delicious. Hey, Masala, we like you, girl.
Yes, sir.
I see we have a lot of fish over here. We
Yes,
have a
sir.
fried catfish, which you all are known for.
Yes,
Good
sir.
for you.
Yes,
But
sir.
what is this right here?
That's our blackened mahi with a top with a little lemon butter sauce on it.
The seasoning, everything.
Yes, sir.
Delicious. Now, everybody knows when they watch this show, I love bread pudding. It is my favorite dessert, and you all offer it here.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me about your recipe.
That's just it's a recipe that was my mom's from forever ago, and we just kind of followed it and stick with hers.
It melts in your mouth. What is this topping right here?
That's a secret.
Oh, come
That's
on,
a
Zach.
secret.
Okay, we'll keep it a secret. It is absolutely delicious. Everybody,
sir.
not only when you come here, he has a full bar. Check out some of his signature cocktails as well. But I noticed you have a little bit of a store. You sell these different jars of things.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
about those offerings.
That's just some old nostalgia type jellies, pickled things, chow chow, homemade pickled eggs, pickled quail eggs.
Yeah, and it was all made for Big Zach's
It
Place.
is. It is.
Congrats
Yes,
to you
sir.
on that.
Thank
And you're
you.
celebrating 10 years in May?
May the 6th will be 10 years.
How does it feel? You're a Logansport native doing big things in downtown.
I just appreciate the blessings I've had over the years and people that supported me.
Yes,
You know?
well, I appreciate the blessing of this food, everybody. It is delicious. Big Zach, congratulations on 10
Yes,
years.
sir.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And look, everybody, for more information about all the things this area offers, you can head over to the DeSoto Parish Tourism Commission website, which is discoverdesoto.com. This information is also available on the state's tourism website, which is louisianatravel.com.